Very few cars that roll off the showroom floor are ever perfect. But when you're buying your next vehicle, you're going to want something that's going to tick all of the boxes. Something fast and sporty, or maybe luxurious and beautifully styled, while still being practical and easy to drive and without breaking the bank, too. Well, in that case, let me introduce you to the Alfa Romeo Giulia, a car that not only looks fantastic and drives well, but is easy to own and maintain as well. And that's why today I'm going to be going over 5 reasons why you should buy an Alfa Romeo Giulia and make this your next vehicle. The first and most obvious reason why you should buy an Alfa is because of its design. This Giulia is truly visually stunning. I mean, if you look at just the exterior, and even in its most basic model, you have something quite special. It's not only a handsome car, but it truly is very pretty. The body lines flow into each other really nicely, and it's a very sporty and aggressive and yet elegant look for what is a mid-sized basic sedan. And this carries over to the interior as well, where everything is very seamlessly integrated and designed, and it gives you a very special driver-focused feel that you don't get in its competitors like with BMW or Mercedes. Yes, while its technology may lag a little bit behind, the design and the features that come with this car and the way that it looks and feels, it's that type of car where you park it, and you're gonna walk away and you're gonna wanna do a double take. It just looks that good. So if you don't buy this car for any other reason, the look alone should be enough to draw you in. It truly is a show car, and for the price that you can get one of these things for, I can't think of a better looking vehicle in the segment. The second reason you should buy a Giulia is for its driver-focused and performance-oriented nature. When Alfa originally designed the Giulia, they started with the Quadrifoglio model, or the highest performance version of this car, meaning that some of its coolest and best features trickled all the way down into the base model. You get things like a carbon fiber drive shaft and a perfect 50-50 weight distribution, not to mention a class-leading horsepower, 280 horsepower, 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder with over 300 pound-feet of torque and a ZF 8-speed transmission. That makes this thing a little rocket. It's got perfect weight distribution, 50-50, and it handles like a dream. It's got a super fast steering rack, which means this car is very lively and feisty for what is a basic sedan in this class. Once you drive this, you're not going to want to go back to its competitors, and like an A4 or 330i is going to feel slow compared to this thing. It really has soul and passion, and it lives up to that Alfa Romeo standard of being a true driver's car. What it lacks in technology or practicality, it makes up for in its driving experience. It's truly fun to drive, it's going to put a smile on your face, and I can't think of a better car to daily drive than this Giulia. The third reason why you should get a Giulia is actually its pricing. Brand new, these cars cost about 50 grand, which is right on par with some of its competitors. And you get a lot. Not only do you get that amazing driving experience and the beautiful looks that I talked about earlier, but you also get some pretty good technology too. Now, while it may lag behind a little bit in the likes of Audi or BMW or Mercedes, it does still have some really nice features. Nice touchscreen, nice infotainment, all the safety features that you would really want to look for in a car, and it checks the boxes for a daily driver. Now, while it might not be up to snuff in terms of having the greatest and latest technology, it gives you everything that you could really want while still maintaining a driver-focused and a kind of classic or analog feel to the vehicle. But where these cars really shine is their pricing on the used market. You can buy one of these things for under 25 grand and still get a lot of the same technology and safety features that you could ever want, and have that amazing styling and driving experience. Now, the same cannot be said for older or used BMWs, Mercedes, etc., because those cars just didn't have what this car did when it came out. So the fact that you can buy one of these things for 25 grand or under, or even new for about 50 grand, makes this truly an incredible vehicle to own in its segment. The fourth reason you should pick up a Giulia is just how unique this car is. While A4s and 330i's and GLC's are a dime a dozen nowadays, these cars 7 years after their launch are still a rare commodity. Now, people don't know too much about this brand, or they fear about the reliability, so often they don't go for a car like this and they stay with the mainstream cars like the Germans. And that makes these cars super rare. And with that incredible styling and the way this thing drives, people always come up to me and ask me, hey, what kind of car is this? Or they want to know more about the car, and it truly is something eye-catching and special. So if you want to stand out from the crowd and you want to drive something different than your boring humdrum German car and have the same thing as everyone else has, then you should pick up this Giulia, because it truly is as good, if not better, of a vehicle to own than those cars, and it's going to be more rare and unique as well. The fifth and final reason why you should pick up an Alfa Romeo Giulia is actually its practicality and reliability. Now, contrary to popular belief, these cars are actually pretty reliable. I've daily driven this 2017 Alfa Romeo Giulia for over 3 years now and put about 36,000 miles on it, and I've not had a single issue. I've kept up with routine maintenance, and I've driven this car pretty freaking hard, and it hasn't done anything to disturb me. This is a phenomenal car to own. It's got plenty of space, 5 seats, it's got a good trunk, and it's easy to drive with its all-wheel drive. I've driven it through all sorts of weather, and it's gotten me everywhere I needed to go, and I have never felt unsafe in this car. So that makes this car actually super practical and reliable. And I've heard plenty of other Alfa owners who have driven their cars into hundreds of thousands of miles and have not had any issues. Especially after 2020, Alfa has been updating and really refreshing these cars and kind of fine-tuning them with their quality, making sure that these cars can run for a lifetime. So if you're gonna buy one of these cars, I definitely recommend that you do not let the reliability claims or the practicality claims deter you, because it's just not true. These cars are very reliable and are just as good as the Germans in terms of reliability and practicality, and they will get you where you need to go, trust me. So if you want a car that's going to get you where you want to go reliably and practically, but in a little bit more style and a little more fun, then the Giulia is definitely the perfect vehicle for you. And so that's 5 reasons why you should buy an Alfa Romeo Giulia. With styling of a baby supercar and driving dynamics that are incredible and a practical and easy to own nature, this car truly is hard to pass up. When you compare it to some of its rivals, it really is just as good, if not better, of a vehicle. It's going to get you where you need to go in style and comfort and with a smile on your face, and it's going to be something different and not so mainstream. So if you want to stand out from the crowd a little bit and get something that's just an extra bit special, then the Giulia is definitely the car for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I hope I can convince you to at least give the Giulia a shot and go check it out, because this truly is an incredible vehicle. If you did enjoy, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on that post notification bell so you're notified when I upload. It really helps out when you guys show your support to the channel. So thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.